obviously, I want to win a championship because we were one game away last year. Super excited. Make another good state run. Tough process. Just having a good game.
We worked so hard in the offseason, so I think it's like a perfect time to finally showcase what everybody's been working towards.
Welcome to Liberty High School, home of the undefeated Liberty Blue Jays. Tonight, the second round of the 51st Annual CW Stessman Invitational Tournament gets underway as the 14-0 Liberty Blue Jays face off against Columbia Hickman here on ESPN3. I'm Brock Krusky alongside Connor McLean as we're going to head to the middle of the court for tip-off.
We have an exciting second round coming up here, Brock. We got Liberty Blue Jays versus Columbia Hickman, both winning in the first rounds. Liberty had a humongous win in their last game.
Just right away, a tip-off is going to go in favor of Hickman, but good defense by Liberty. That shot bounces out. Spencer Blaine on the court tonight. Carson Milburn is out. He is currently at University of Vanderbilt. He's at a visit right now as the first shot goes in for the night.
That was a nice hook pass from Dylan Gormont right there.
Gormont's been pretty versatile on offense. He can pass the ball. He can shoot from deep. He's kind of that big man that can do just about anything you want him to do.
Yeah, he's showing off a lot of talents that we didn't know that he could be capable of this season, and it's pretty fun to see.
Gormont.
Just like that, you got a rebound.
Gormont with the rebound there. Sturts pacing up the floor. He's going to scan the court. Spencer Blaine passes inside to Dylan Gormont. He's going to try to make a move to Kai Bennett, and just off the rim. Hickman will have the ball right back to them. Good move. And he's going to go around, make his pass to number 4. That is Jordan Richardson. He's going to kick it back outside to 23. No miss there. Henry Wilson with the miss on that one. Sturts outside Spencer Blaine. He's got one, and nothing there. He gets the rebound off his own miss and misses once again.
Just a little too powerful on that putback by Spencer Blaine. And we saw an offensive rebound right there, Brock. Last game, offensive rebounds for the Liberty Blue Jays was what helped them win that game by so much. And wow, nice and one right there for Columbia Hickman. Number 11, that'll be Langston Stroop.
That's a great and one on that one. Nice little flexible shot by Stroop on that one. Luke Stubbs with the foul. Luke Stubbs has been struggling a little bit, especially last game. He went 2 from 8 from the field and missed all 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. Not like Luke Stubbs to be like that. Usually he is on his game. So we'll see here tonight.
Playing tough defense as Hickman as Sturts goes inside, but he's going to be fouled. Jays will retain possession. Passes in. Sturt's going to pull up from just outside mid-range. He's not going to make that one. Jays starting off a little bit cold.
I think Hickman's playing a great defense right now, just pressuring them.
3-point deep shot from Henry Wilson. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go again. Sturts picks up the ball. He's going to give it out to Kai Bennett. Outside Stubbs, 3-pointer. Got it. Luke Stubbs starts off really well here on this one.
And that's the Luke Stubbs that we're used to seeing.
He was missing some shots the other night on Tuesday that we normally see him making, as we see the miss there by Henry Wilson. Foul. Blue Jays will get possession after the rebound.
And that'll be Stroop on the foul. That was a nice rebound by Jordan Richardson 2 drives ago when they're on offense. Just jumped over using, he did not have the height advantage, but he got that nice rebound.
Passes in to Kai Bennett. with a nice move by Stubbs. He's going inside to Blaine with the nice put in. Soft off the backboard shot there by Spencer Blaine.
Spencer Blaine just doing a great job of his court awareness. He's just very good at that.
Inside, that's Langston Stroop. He's going to be fouled.
Looks like a blocking foul or shooting foul.
He's going to go to the line, get 2 shots here. He's already have 3.
Looks like Gormont tried to get the charge right there, but it did not work in his favor.
Sinks his first one.
I can tell you now, the Blue Jays have definitely a harder matchup here tonight than they did 2 nights ago. Wouldn't you say, Brock?
Yeah, I would say that. It makes it even harder that Carson Milburn is not playing. He's their 3rd best shooter on the team right now, and he's absolutely automatic from the 3-point line, as we saw when he played against KC East the other night.
Yeah, he's said to be visiting Vanderbilt, where he will be pitching next year.
Ball poked out. Starts lucky enough to get the rebound there. And it's going to retain Liberty possession after a block there.
Henry Wilson doing a nice job of getting that deflected.
Off pass there. Gormont's going to get the ball back, but Liberty keeps possession.
I'm telling you, the Columbia Hickman pressuring defense is just on point tonight so far here in this first quarter.
Yeah, they've been really starting on a good game plan. Jays still lead by 3, 7-4. Here's Stubbs, nice move to get inside, passes it back out to Kai Bennett with a 3-pointer. Bang! Kai Bennett from deep. He gets on the board tonight. 10-4 Blue Jays.
You don't usually see Bennett shoot from behind the arc, but there he did, and he sank it.
Yeah, one thing Liberty does really well is get their big men shooting, and especially from deep. Like we talked about a little bit earlier, as the shot sinks in by Stroop, that Liberty can sink pretty good shots with their big men. Kai Bennett gets from deep on that one. We've seen Dylan Gormont do it a couple of times this season. Pass over to Spencer Blaine. Back to Kai Bennett. Bennett goes inside. He's going to pass it outside. Luke Stubbs, 3-pointer. And off the mark, Kai Bennett with a rebound. And he's going to get fouled and will go to the line. Kai Bennett, what a great rebounder. He had 11 rebounds the other night against KC East. And he's easily been one of the best and most physical rebounders on this Jays defense and offense.
And yes, he comes out of the game right now for Palmer Holst and Joel Stepp. But yeah, Bennett just a great rebounder here for the Jays, and he's definitely helping as a junior. As most of the Jays are seniors, but he brings that youngness, but also with a toughness as well.
And Bennett will not go to the line. Instead, they'll pass the ball in. My mistake on that one. Inside Palmer Holst, he's going to have a put-up shot. Misses from close.
Looks like Blaine was open out in the corner, but Holst is usually pretty strong in the paint.
Here is Henry Wilson passing it off to 24. Tipped up. Good defense there by Bennett Sturts, playing tight on his man. That's number 3, Isaiah Bonaparte. Passing the ball in will be Henry Wilson. Passes it into Bonaparte. 4-point differential with 2:56 and counting left in the first quarter. Wilson goes inside. He's going to lose the basketball for a second. Gets it back in to number 24. Deep shot. Got it. That's number 21, James Townsend with the 3 ball.
Nice corner 3 right there.
Here's Stubbs playing physical, getting fast. Mid-range shot, not there.
Ooh.
And although the missed shot, we just saw Bennett Sturts elevate to another level.
Looked like he could have got really hurt right there, though. Luckily, he did not.
An inside shot, and this game is kind of swinging the other way now. Hickman up by 1.
And that was McNeil with the layup right there.
And so far for Hickman, it's only been sophomore scoring. Off another miss from close range. Deep shot. Nothing there. Rebound. Bennett Sturts. Pass it off to the senior, Joel Stepp. Back outside Sturts. He's going to make a move, try to go inside. He's going to get flustered. Out to Blaine, 3-ball, got it. Spencer Blaine from deep.
Really bringing the Jays back here, swinging the momentum back in their favor with that one.
13-11, a minute and a half left in the first quarter. And so, yeah, I said a couple seconds ago, it's only been sophomores, 3 different sophomores scoring for Columbia Hickman as of right now. Tightly guarded matchup. Keeps trying to spin around. Undershot, almost had it. That would have been a trick shot if he made that. Instead, ball goes out of bounds. It will go to Liberty possession with just over a minute left in the first quarter. Edric Benagi poked the ball out on that one.
Benagi is a sophomore for the Jays.
Sturts up the floor. Joel step to Edric Benagi. Benagi back to Sturts. He's going to get physical inside. Cross-court shot. Benagi has the basketball now. Back to Sturts. Really good passing.
Yeah, seeing some good ball movement here.
Blaine, my mistake. Poking the ball up. Jays retain possession after that ball is fought.
And Blaine is controlling that corner over there this first quarter. Lots of offensive rebounds, just flustering.
And he is
Hickman.
5 to this point. While Sturts has been held to no points.
Yeah, you got to give it to Hickman. A lot of good pressuring defense, and there's Blaine.
Spencer Blaine with another good shot there. Found a little crease in the Kewpie defense.
And Blaine with 7 of the 15 points so far.
And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Jays get possession after a fumbled basketball by number 24, Rodney McNeil. Just under 20 seconds remaining. Or my mistake, Jays will not have basketball. This will be Kewpie basketball. Passes in to number 3. This is Bonaparte. They look like they might take this to the last couple of seconds in the first quarter.
If that was Hickman,
And
I would
driving to the rim, draws the foul. That's number 15, Keyshawn Oliver.
That's a one way to end the quarter in your favor.
And he'll go to the line, get 2 free throws. That's
Keyshawn Oliver.
Keyshawn Oliver going to the line. He's a senior. And he's going to make his first one. That cuts the lead to 3.
And I'm going to be honest, this is not the first quarter I was expecting from the Jays. It's been word around this tournament that everyone just expected Liberty and Staley to be in the championship game, but you never know. Hickman has put up a strong performance here.
As the crowd tries to knock them off their feet. And Step misses on the second opportunity.
Brock, what do you see this first quarter?
Well, it's been a kind of it's been really off-putting. They've played a certain level of defense that's locked up Bennett Sturts. I'm pretty sure they're double-teaming Sturts any chance they get. He has no points. Spencer Blaine has been getting most of the offensive looks as of right now. He has 7 points. Kai Bennett has 5. Luke Stubbs has 3. Those are the only people with points on the board right now. For Columbia Hickman, Rodney McNeil is 2, but it's Langston Stroop, the sophomore guard, with 6 right now. And so what I've seen is Liberty's not really taking advantage of the shots that they're getting. They're not sinking some of the shots they're normally making, and they're not as aggressive from the point of attack as we used to seen from them. So what have you been seeing, Connor?
Nice foul right there at the end. We'll catch you guys next quarter, though. And we are back here to start the second quarter. And so far, we've seen some good basketball. This is a good game so far. A lot of it looks like the Jays are a little off their normal game. Their offense is a little a little much overdoing it, you could say. And Hickman has just had a good pressuring defense so far. Offense is good as well. And I think we're strapped in to see a good one here.
As number 3, Isaiah Bonaparte, takes the ball out to start this second quarter. Kai Bennett playing close defense. This is Henry Wilson again. Poked the ball out as Luke Stubbs down the court to Bennett starts with the nice easy shot. And the Kewpies going to head right back to the offensive end. Stroop passes out Henry Wilson. Wilson goes inside. Nice move, but doesn't land there. Rebound goes to Spencer Blaine. Bennett Sturts trying to make some quick points. He's been guarded by 2 men we just saw right there. He's going to go inside. Loose basketball. And going in almost a nice move by number 15, Keyshawn Oliver, but that does not go in.
Oliver put a little too much on that one. Try to go up and under. Would have been a great play.
Here's Stubbs. Passes out to Bennett Sturts. Sturts back out to Stubbs. Stubbs trying to go cut inside. Resets. Again, Blaine deep. Bang! Spencer Blaine hits another 3-pointer. Jay's up 8.
Catch and shoot specialist right there. That's 10 points for Blaine.
And he is picking up his payload so far. And nice move there. Working on Bennett Sturts was Isaiah Bonaparte, and he has his first points of the night. Sturts chasing inside. Surprised that was not a foul. Bonaparte again. Inside. Kicks it back outside. This is Stroop. And he's just going to hand it right back to Kai Bennett. Kai Bennett to Spencer Blaine. To Stubbs. Elevates. And he's going to miss that one. That's an easy shot that should have been made. Instead, Kewpies will get the basketball right back. Here's Stroop from deep. And he's going to miss on that one. Jays get...
It looks like both offenses are just pushing a little too hard right now, forcing shots, and a lot of it is not going in. We're also seeing some great defense, a lot of steals, a lot of blocks, a lot of turnovers.
I'm definitely seeing that. There's a lot of unnecessary turnovers going right now. Sturts only has 2 points, yet he's been effective passing the basketball. Sometimes, however, this Jays offense can make some minuscule turnovers that could have been avoided if they were more careful with the basketball.
And you got to give it to Hickman. They're playing some good physical D as well.
Sturts out of the game right now. Palmer Holst on the perimeter. Back to Luke Stubbs inside. Stubbs going to work, get that shot up, and he's got a nice little shot over Stroop.
Yeah, finally going in for Stubbs. Now 5 points for him. But we've seen a little bit of 4 shots from him so far.
Henry Wilson, he's seen a lot of touch in the basketball tonight. Deep shot, and that's not going to go for number 21, James Townsend. Stubbs taking charge. Nice move by Stubbs. Outside Kai Bennett. My mistake, that was Palmer Holst there. Timeout will go to Liberty.
And he drained that 3-pointer. And just on Tuesday, he had another 3-pointer. We don't really see many threes for Palmer Holst. But he's been nailing them this tournament.
Yeah, he's been electric from the 3-point line. He's usually somebody that struggles shooting the basketball. He's at a season field goal percentage of 37%. So it's safe to say that he's one of the lowest field goal percentages on this team, on a team that averages 51% from the field.
Looks like he's heating up, and he will be bringing that percentage up as the season goes on from the looks of it.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up, but so is Spencer Blaine. He's playing out of his mind tonight. And, I mean, this offense has taken a hit, as we mentioned earlier, from Carson Milbrent. He's the kind of the deep-range guy that they can rely on, but Blaine has definitely stepped up in that role.
For sure, for sure. And then we see here tonight, like, whenever Sturts and Stubbs are not playing their absolute best, you can always count on Milbrant and Blaine. And tonight we're counting on Jays are counting on Blaine, and he is playing his role to the best of his ability.
Absolutely. As we see number 24, Roddy McNeil, pace up the floor. Henry Wilson with the basketball now. He's going to try to work on Dylan Gormont. Instead, this is Langston Stroop working. Henry Wilson looks like he's going to pull up. Instead, passes out number 4. That's Jordan Richardson. And he gets a bucket. 8-point lead still belongs to the Blue Jays with halfway through the second quarter. Luke Stubbs playing against an aggressive defender. Deep again from Blaine. Bang! Spencer Blaine, his third triple of the night.
Spencer Blaine is electric here tonight. Now we see Wilson.
Wilson misses.
Good job on Bennett right there, getting the ball and getting fouled on that one. Yeah, Blaine with 13 points.
13 for number 13. It's not even halftime yet.
Lucky number 13.
Usually 13 is an unlucky number, but in the case of Spencer Blaine here tonight, it is quite the opposite. Not saying it has anything to do with luck, but he's been playing excellent basketball. As pass inside from Sturts. Another close missed shot there by Stubbs. He struggled.
Looks like McNeil blocked that one. Nice block from him.
And speaking of blocks.
Looks like a foul. Oh, jump ball. The Hickman's ball.
It'll be Hickman ball, but still almost could have been a very athletic play by Spencer Blaine.
Almost was clean for Blaine.
Pass inside. And that's going to be in for Jordan Richardson.
Nice baseline play right there for Hickman. Went up and around that paint.
Cuts the lead to 9 with 3 minutes and counting. Kai Bennett going inside, outside. Blaine again! Misses from deep range.
I was almost for sure that was going to go in.
Instead, Hickman will get possession back. Dumps it back outside. And looks like they're going to give the ball back to Liberty. What did you see there, Connor?
It was a three-second call. That's what I saw, I think. Or
yeah, I think there might have been a 3-second violation.
Yeah.
And Liberty will get the ball back off the miscue from Columbia Hickman. Joel Stepp in the game now. He will get the basketball.
And Stepp was one of the key factors in Tuesday's win for Liberty.
For sure he was. He was a really effective shooter when he got in, giving really good 6-man vibes from that performance. Blaine. Back to Stepp. Holst with the basketball now. To Sturts. Looked like he's going to pull up from mid-range. Instead, he's going to go contested. Nice shot from Bennett Sturts.
There was an open 3 out in that corner, but Sturts trusted in himself and ended up working out pretty well.
Nice move there by number 3, Isaiah Bonaparte. He made the shot.
And Bennett's going to take it. Hi, Bennett.
And Palmer Holst is fouled. Palmer Holst will get the chance to extend his points tonight from 3 to 5, and he gets another bucket there. Jays move to a 10-point lead, 2 minutes to go left in this second quarter. On the second shot, it's going to go in. This is a very good disciplined team in terms of making simple shots. Obviously tonight they haven't really been that way, but we can always rely on the Jays to play well from the free throw line.
Yeah, I think it's just fundamentals for the Jays. Just really beating those in at practice and everything, and it's showing off here in the games. And tipped by Sturts.
Yeah, Sturts, nice block there. They're going to move to the offensive end. Sturts resets that offense. Now Luke Stubbs checks back in the game. Sturts, nice move back outside. Sturts, bang! Bennett Sturts with the clean move.
Step back 3-pointer for Bennett Sturts. And that's the Sturts where you are used to seeing. Taking him a little bit to heat up here.
Credit the rebound to Joel Stepp on that one. Open look there for Hickman, but they did not capitalize. Stepp inside and bumps right out of the basket. Offensive rebound. Second chance for Liberty's offense. Step to Holt's three-pointer. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Henry Wilson.
Holt's just putting a little too much on that one. Nonetheless, good ball movement from the Jays.
Pokes the ball, and the ball is stuck.
A little unfortunate there for number 21, Townsend.
And Liberty would get the basketball back here in this one. Dylan Gormont checks in exchange for Kai Bennett. Sturts is going to work his way up the field. And number 15, Keyshawn Oliver, is playing good basketball. However, Bennett Sturts gets the best of him on that one.
What a
nice
cut.
drive to the basket.
What a cut from Sturts. All the way from the three-point line.
And Hickman's getting the right looks. And I feel like they're getting what they want to be able to do, like on the offensive side of the court. But they just aren't making their shots. They're putting too much mustard on some of these shots they're trying to make.
I think both teams tonight just putting a little too much on it. But, yeah, Hickman for sure.
Starts from deep, and he gets it in off the bounce. And it'll be halftime. 40-21 is your score. Jays have struggled, but nevertheless, they still put up 40 points in the first half. Take a look at some replays. Sturts on this nice drive. He's so slippery from the inside.
Yeah, and there at the end of the second quarter, he just ended us out very well there. Sturts going on a hot streak. We saw Blaine hitting some threes from that same spot twice there. Stubbs getting some good buckets in the paint. And Holst as well. Holst had a good second quarter, getting 5 points.
Yeah,
right there, corner three.
Absolutely. And Spencer Blaine has been really solid on the offensive side of the floor. Unsung heroes, though, I've noticed that both Luke Stubbs and Kai Bennett have both played very well defensively. I think Kai Bennett's played really well locking up his man.
Yeah, Kai Bennett with the rebounds for sure. Definitely helped his team out, but what a first half. We will catch you guys here in the second half. Thank you for checking in.
Shoulder looks great. You're good to go.
Great, thank you so much. Life is better in motion.
Life is better in motion. Gary Crossley Ford, Kansas City's only Shelby American authorized dealer.
Hawthorne Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorne was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorne Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorne Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorne Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Liberty High School. I'm Brock Krusky alongside Connor McLean. And so far in this first half, the score right now is 40-21 in favor of the Blue Jays. What have you seen so far, Connor?
First quarter was very close. We saw both teams just great defense from both teams. I think both teams have put a lot of too much on the offense, too much mustard on their shots and forcing a little bit. But second quarter, the Jays started going back to their normal routine and rhythm and started making more shots. And we saw Sturts there heat up at the end. We've seen Blaine, though. Blaine has had a great game. And then what have you seen from Hickman so far, Brock?
Well, offensively, there's been a lot of young players, and they've been playing really well. Langston Stroop leads the team in scoring right now with 6 points. James Townsend, the sophomore, he's seen some good looks. He's missed then and there, but he has 3 points to this point. Jordan Richardson, the junior, with 4. Ronnie McNeil, the sophomore, has 2, and Isaiah Bonaparte, the sophomore, has 4. So some good shooting overall from all ends. But you're right when you say that they've had a lot of shots. They put too much power on when they make that little flick of the wrist, especially inside for Liberty. Liberty makes most of their shots in the paint and really close to the basket, and that just shows how able they are to penetrate to the basket with especially Bennett Sturts. But in the course of tonight, we've seen Luke Stubbs miss a lot from that inside of the basket area.
For sure. And then whenever the Jays go into the paint and it looks too contested for them, they're usually passing out to the behind the arc, and that usually works out for them, getting a lot of open, uncontested threes, and that is why you see so many of their threes being made. But, yeah, I think in the paint it works for them a lot too, because they're just so good with their fundamentals and things like that. But, yeah, both teams tonight, a lot of turnovers. We've seen a lot of steals, a lot of blocks. I think that has to do with a lot of great defense as well, so you have to give credit to both teams on that. But I think with the offenses both just putting a little too much on their shots and forcing a little much here in this first half, I think with this break here at halftime, that'll calm down both of the teams, and we'll definitely see some better ball in the second half. What do you think, Brock?
Well, yeah, I totally agree with you. I think we're going to see a lot more cleaner basketball. Liberty turned on the Jets a little bit in the second, in that last portion of the second half, I think. Bennett started getting a little bit hot, and hopefully that'll carry over into the second half, where we'll see him make a little bit more of his shots more efficiently. But nevertheless, he was held to no scoring until nearly 2 minutes into that second quarter, which we haven't seen all season. He's been one of the only players on this team that scored one of the first baskets all the time.
Yes, and yeah, whenever Stubbs and Sturts are not on their A game, like I said earlier, Blaine and Milbrandt usually are stepping up. Milbrandt is not here in this game or for tomorrow's game, but yeah, Spencer Blaine here with 13 points, just having an electric game. I think he's had 3 3-pointers. He's been electric with the offensive rebounds, definitely helped them there, and that definitely helped them with their last game on Tuesday as well, the offensive rebounds. But bringing that here to this game has been electric for them, with Sturts not having that good of a first quarter, but second quarter, like you said, he started heating up, and I think will stay on that here the second half.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think that Sturts got hot, but Stubbs is also kind of struggling with this overall. Last game, or Tuesday, against East High School, he went 2 for 8 on field goals and 0 for 3 from deep range, and missed on many shots he would normally make. And that's not something we usually see from Stubbs. When we think of Luke Stubbs and Bennett Sturts, we think of the best backcourt in the Kansas City metro area. And when he's not on that A game, then those two kind of struggle to go back and forth.
I would definitely agree. But, yeah, Stubbs is just usually, I think these last 2 games he just had something, he's a little off. He's usually just on fire and just making all of his shots, playing great defense. I think he's still playing great defense, I have to say that. And Sturts as well. I know he wasn't having, I know the offensive stats aren't there for them so far, but their defense is definitely still there.
As we have 3 minutes remaining in this halftime period, 40-21 is your score. Is there anything you think that Liberty can improve upon in this half?
I think they've done a lot of things too well. I think it's just the offense. They're forcing a little too many shots. Their ball movement's been really good. Like I said, like we've been talking about, they go into the paint and they pass it out behind the arc, and that's been great, working for them that way. But yeah, defense has been good. I would just say there's not a whole. I just say stop. They just need to calm down a little bit, play the ball they're used to playing, and just be a little more confident. I'd say yeah, confidence is key.
And so we've been sitting here talking about how the Jays have struggled, yet they still have 40 points on the scoreboard right now and a near 20-point differential. And so when this team is on its point, you can only imagine what they're capable of doing. I mean, we're sitting here talking about how they've struggled, yet they have a 19-point lead heading into the second half. So is that more of what Hickman is doing or what Liberty hasn't been doing?
I think it's more of what Liberty has not been doing. we're just so used to seeing them blow out teams, and I know they've doubled Hickman's score, but I think Hickman's had a really good first quarter, but yeah, we're just used to seeing Liberty just blowing out teams, and they're not I mean, they kind of did it here at the end of the first half, but yeah, we're just not seeing as much as we usually see from them.
And yeah, we're gonna take a look at the bracket just real quick. So Liberty's facing Hickman. Staley, after the win against Leavenworth on Tuesday, advanced to play William Crispin, who beat Olathe Northwest. And then just before this game, Staley beat William Crispin by a score of 61-43. They advanced to the championship. So if Liberty comes to the second half and finishes strong, they're going to go and see a third straight Staley-Liberty championship game, which is going to be absolutely exciting, granted that they're the first and third ranked teams in the state.
Yeah, both teams are just insane. I think we'll see the same matchup here later when the playoffs start for both high schools. But yeah, Staley, they got Cayenne Evans, Emmanuel Bird, they got Fish, and some other great players. They're a strong team this year, and I would love to see that matchup tomorrow with Liberty and them.
And Staley hasn't really lost much of their key players. On the other hand, Liberty's lost some shooters. Do you think Liberty has the upper hand in that matchup if that happens?
Yeah, I think Liberty does have the upper hand because they have lots of seniors that Staley doesn't have as many of. But, yeah, there's lots of seniors, and they've been great this year.
And we're going to start the second half. Hickman will get the ball to start this half, down 19 points, and they played good defense. Offense, they've kind of struggled making open shots, as we kind of explained throughout that half. Ball will go to number 3. That is Isaiah Bonaparte. Passes it to Wilson, waits for a man to jump, and he looks like he almost had it, but it bounces out of the basket.
Very unlucky with that one. That was a great move. Great play by Wilson.
As Stubbs going to work his way. Tough defense once again by Hickman.
Now Blaine
deep
in the corner.
shot. Blaine, another one. Spencer Blaine once again from deep range.
Blaine, you could say, is on fire. Super hot.
Henry Wilson drives to the basket, misses another time, but he will go to the line and shoot 2. (43-21), so Jays extended their lead, more than double of Hickman's lead. Yet it seems much closer than that just based on how these teams are playing right now.
Yeah, you see Wilson at the line right now. I think he's had a great game. I think we haven't talked about him enough. Great on defense, very, very high energy on offense, and I think it's put the Jays off a little bit.
He's a very fluid mover from what I've seen. Sturt's going to get his second half started. Passes inside. Stubbs, tough to the basket. Got a good shot. Luke Stubbs off the assist from Bennett Sturts.
That was a nice, strong driver there from Stubbs, and that's what we are used to seeing from him.
Backing off is Isaiah Bonaparte. Him and Henry Wilson have been seeing the majority of the basketball tonight. He's going to go inside, look for Henry Wilson, but there to break it up was Sturts. He goes inside, passes it back out. This is Kai Bennett on the 3. Comes right back out. Offensive rebound. Sturts put back. Bennett Sturts, strong offensive drive once again. Sturts is getting things going with 14 points.
It's offensive rebounds, Brock. That is what is winning these ball games for them.
And missed shots. And yes, they had 18 offensive rebounds the other night against KC East, and that's insane on its own.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot here tonight as well.
Cross-court pass to Dylan Gormont. Back to Spencer Blaine. Passes outside. Sturts, 3 ball. Another one! Sturts, 17 points.
That was a great shot, but you got to give it to Spencer Blaine with that pass. No look around the defender, right into the hands of Bennett Sturts in the corner, and he sinks it with 17 points now leading the team. Him and Blaine are on fire. 17 points for Sturts and 16 for Blaine. Having a crazy night.
So a 33 combined points between Spencer Blaine and Bennett Sturts, and you can say that they're carrying this offense. Next highest,
50 points.
Yeah, exactly. And that's incredible, granted the fact that Sturts didn't score until almost midway through the second quarter.
I know. Brock, if you were Columbia Hickman right now, what would you be saying in this timeout?
You got to make the easy shots. And I think they're going to start moving to a little bit more deep range stuff. And I think they're missing some of these easy shots. And we saw that a little bit at the start of the second half. We saw Henry Wilson go drive to the basket twice and miss both those shots. And the shots they're getting, they're open. They're good looks. They're just not capitalizing on them like they should be.
And we know they can hit that deep three. We've seen it a lot in the first half. They were hitting them in warm-ups. So, yeah, I agree with that.
Inside Stroop, blocked by Kai Bennett. Stubbs on the end of the floor. Ooh. Misses another easy layup. However, Blaine comes up with the rebound, but it will go out of bounds before Kai Bennett can save that.
Some Dennis Rodman type offense right there from both Kai Bennett and Spencer Blaine. Both diving out.
Even though Kai Bennett didn't get the save on that one, he's been a spectacular hustle player. Last night we saw him almost run the full length of the court off a defensive rebound and just drive to the basket against KC East. It was spectacular. He's an amazing hustle player for this Blue Jay.
Yeah, one of the best role players I've seen in a while.
Henry Wilson passes outside Stroop, kicks it back outside, back to Stroop. Stroop to Henry Wilson. He's going to go for the deep ball, and just short. Offensive rebound, however, and that's in for number 21, James Townsend, the sophomore. And here's Bennett Sturts outside Luke Stubbs. Back to Sturts. 5 minutes remaining in this quarter. Blaine again from deep and misses.
Looks like he was a little too quick with a catch and shoot.
Tough running and picked off on the one-hander from Luke Stubbs.
And that's that awareness, court awareness from Luke Stubbs, and he's very, very good at that.
Stubbs back outside. He's got the three ball and jumps out of the basket. Offensive rebound, Spencer Blaine gets it back out to Sturts. He's going to try to go inside, but passes it out to Bennett. Good ball movement here by the Liberty Blue Jays once again. All the way over to Gormont. Gives it back to Stubbs. Back to Sturts. Sturts, deep shot. Swish!
Money. That is 20 points for Bennett Sturts.
Sturts closing in on his career high of 30 points. He's 10 points away. It's going to be foul. 2 shots will go to the Columbia Hickman Kewpies.
It's 53-25, and that I've seen some smooth offense so far in this second half from the Jays.
And this second half is more reminiscent of what I've seen and what I expect from the Blue Jays offense for sure.
This feels a lot more what we're all used to seeing them do.
Couple of substitutions here for the Liberty Blue Jays.
And for Hickman, we see Bonaparte come in. And Keyshawn Oliver.
And it looks like that screaming from the Liberty sideline did enough to make that shot miss. Joel Stepp on the other end of the floor. He's going to elevate, get the nice easy layup for Liberty. Stepp has the his first points of the game. Deep shot in for Keyshawn Oliver.
Dirty with it. I see Benagi bringing it up.
Sturts passes to Stepp. Stepp's going to go inside. Passes it over. Benagi, 3-ball. Jumps out of the basket. A lot of balls that look like they're going to be put in to the rim, but bounce out just at the last second. Hickman will get the basketball after an out of bounds by Liberty. Zach Ikonovich, the sophomore, checks in for Kai Bennett.
Yeah, now we're seeing some of the bench players come out and play.
Nice move there. Puts it up over Ikonovich and not there.
Nice rebound from Benagi, being strong and physical.
Benagi, yeah, he's moving that ball around very swiftly, even though he was being cornered by Kewpie defenders.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Step outside. Sturts resetting. Palmer Holst now. Good ball movement. Once again, these Jays are so effective with their passing. Benagi now. Pass it over to Sturts. Sturts looks inside to step, but however.
Looks like he got pushed on that one.
Jays will retain possession. Luke Stubbs checks in the game in exchange for Bennett Sturts. And it looks like Bennett Sturts is going to wrap that arm. Inside Holst. He's got the quick bucket.
It'll be Holst's 7th point of the game.
Holst is playing good basketball. Spin move. Good shot there. That's Jordan Richardson. He has 7.
Move. Don't
Stubbs
see that spin
now.
move too often, and he effectively played it right there.
Stubbs working on number 3, Bonaparte. And that's going to be a bad pass there by Joel Stepp. Fast break shot here, and fouled by Aganovich.
Looks like he didn't get his hands up in time on that one.
And this will be Keshawn Oliver going to the line. 2 shots. 57-31 to score. 2 minutes to go left in this third quarter.
And Oliver makes that one.
Langston Strope checks in for the Kewpies. The screaming again, however.
Did not matter.
Did not matter. Oliver was checked in.
Stone cold.
Benagi trying to fight off defenders. Gets it to Stepp. Tough defense right now for the Kewpies. However, Benagi's able to get through, and now the ball's out.
Trying a new tactic of double teaming.
And
it
looks
like
like
it's frustrating the Jays a bit.
Aganovich gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Strope credited with the foul on that one. That's his 2nd foul of the game.
Looks like Coach Roger Sturts is trying to come up with a new game plan for this double team defense from Hickman.
Aganovich has his first points of the game now, sinking the first free throw. Extends the lead to what would be 25 points. And boards the second one. Here's Keshawn Oliver.
He's been doing a good job of getting fouled.
And a miss. Rebound Aganovich. Really hustling on the defensive end. Benagi, however, goes inside and just misses. Foul. Aganovich on the foul. That's his 2nd foul.
Coach Roger Sturts he is okay with that, it looks like, as he claps and nods his head in appreciation, as you can see right there.
Inside is Bonaparte. He's fouled. Stubbs on the foul. That's his 2nd foul of the game as well. Bonaparte will go to the line. He has 4. Make that 5.
Jays have got to figure something out about the fouls in the paint.
And bounces out on the 2nd one. Benagi passes it over to Holst. Holst going to try to make a move open court. He's going to go inside, pass it out. This is Stubbs, deep ball. Nothing there. And fast moving to go to the other side of the floor. Keshawn Oliver now with the basketball, working on Luke Stubbs, 15 on 15. This is Henry Wilson. He's going to work on Aganovich, and one!
Wilson with a strong drive right there. And he will head to the line. Looked like he thought about shooting it behind the arc, but this works too. And his stance is a little confusing. He jumped on that free throw, not something you see a lot, but yeah, he has a very wide stance, but it works for him.
Aganovich picked up his third foul on that play. Here is Agbaji.
Now Jay's slowing the ball movement down right here to try to end the quarter.
And Stubbs going inside. He's going to try to make a pass out Benagi. Pass it over Palmer Holst. He's going to try to go inside, lay the little weird shot there. However, that's quarter. 58-37 into the third, heading into the fourth for the Blue Jays.
21-point lead for the Jays. Saw a lot of bench players come in there this third quarter for the Jays. Doing a decent job.
And so Bennett Sturts has been an impact player ever since I said that he was 10 points away from his career high. He's not scored since.
Yeah, jinxed him.
I might have jinxed him just a tad bit on that one. However, he does have 20, leads the team in scoring. Spencer Blaine and Sturts both have a combined score of 36.
Yeah, 20 for Sturts and 16 for Blaine. As you can see, nice pass by Sturts right there to Stubbs. He lays it in. And corner three from Kai Bennett.
And Kai Bennett has been kind of quiet tonight. However, he's been effective on defense. I think we talked a little bit about how he's able to hustle, and he's been playing very well.
One of the best hustlers on the team.
And so, yeah, we saw a lot of that in the second half where they double Benagi right out of the jump, or whoever had the basketball, playing a lot of an aggressive defense in an attempt to try to lower the score, try to cut that lead. However, lead at half was only at 19. Now it's 21. Sturts will start the basketball in this third quarter. Sturts over to Gormont. Gormont, good pass inside. Spencer Blaine. Good pass from Dylan Gormont. The big man can do it all. Henry Wilson over. Good shot. That's number 21, James Townsend, the sophomore. He has 7.
Good game here tonight. No, we haven't really talked about him too much, but he's been doing a good job.
Stubbs over, intercepted on the other end of the floor, and that's going to be foul on Bennett Sturts. That was Jordan Richardson on the fast break opportunity, but he did not capitalize on it. My mistake. That was number 11, Langston Stroop. He will go to the line and shoot 2. Stroop has 6 points. Make that 7. And that is the third player on Hickman that has 7. Jordan Richardson has 7. Stroop has 7. And James Townsend has 7.
Yeah, pretty balanced team from what you can see.
Stroop has his 8th point on that one. Cuts the lead to 19. 60-41 is the score, ticking down final minutes of this game. Sturts has the basketball, kicks it out. Gormont, good ball movement once again. Inside Stubbs, aggressive point of attack, but it's going to do a little balancing act that basketball is doing right now, and it's going to go right off the rim.
Just unlucky on that one.
Deep shot, shots in. That's number 24. Rodney McNeil. He has 5.
I'm telling you, this Hickman team can shoot. And they need to do more of it.
Cuts the lead to 16. Inside Kai Bennett. Ball is loose again. Fast break. O'Neal lays it in.
Back-to-back points for McNeil right there.
O'Neal is 8. Lead cut to 14. Here's Sturts. Going inside. Passes it to Kai Bennett. Liberty's being a little bit errant with their passing right now. Sturts with the basketball. Outside Kai Bennett. 3. Got it! Even under stress,
Leaves
The Jays
hand
can
up.
do it.
It's hot.
Inside Stroop. Bounces out the basket. Rebound is Luke Stubbs. Foul.
And I know you said Kai Bennett hasn't had that great of an offensive night, but that right there kind of flipped that.
Yeah, they flipped the script definitely on that one. Kai Bennett had that nice deep ball. Flick of the wrist.
Left his hand up. It was hot. Had to let it air out. That's 8 points for him.
Liberty rolling with their starting 5. In the mid. And Luke Stubbs.
Easy basket.
What a nice shot by Stubbs on that one.
Wasted no time with it. That'll be 9 for Stubbs.
Here is number 3, Bonaparte. He's going to pass it outside, but it's going to be deflected, and Sturts will get the basketball right back. Sturts.
Corner
Blaine deep. Not there. He's missed on his last 3 three-point attempts after starting 3 for 3 from three-point land.
Ooh.
Taking a charge.
That's a free Gatorade right there for Bennett Sturts.
That's a free Gatorade, that's for sure. Sturts takes the charge. Nice job planting his feet and absorbing the contact. Blue Jays get the basketball back. However, you can see they're already starting to pressure the Jays before they even reach half court.
For sure, and that's team policy. Whenever you get a charge, you get a free Gatorade. And Brock, what kind of flavor guy do you think Bennett Sturts is? Is he a lemon lime, fruit
I think
punch?
he's a Glacier Freeze kind of guy.
Glacier Free? I can see that. I can see that.
And the layup goes to Luke Stubbs on that one.
Breaking into double digits. That's 11 points for him.
Stubbs has quietly improved since the half. Now has 11 points so far. Inside Henry Wilson. Big man on big man. He's going to work on Gormont. Gormont didn't have any of it. Rebound is going to Kai Bennett. Stubbs again, and it's going to be blocked. Number 15, Kashawn Oliver with the block. However, he's going to draw a foul.
You could hear that hit from up here as Stubbs crashes to the ground.
Stubbs will get 2 free throws here off the miss. Gets the first shot, and he is 12 now. Strope will come in. Exchange for number 2, Adam Calvert. About halfway done with his fourth quarter.
It has been a fun, exciting game, but I know we're all thinking it. Everyone cannot wait for the Staley Liberty matchup tomorrow night.
That is part 3. That is literally Cavs Warriors all over again.
Yes. Last year was a great game. I got to photograph it. It was a fun time.
Nice move there by Oliver. Does not get that in. Blue Jay will get possession right back. Sturts with the inbound. You're going to try to make a move on Bonaparte. Sturts to the basket. Nice soft and one. Bennett Sturts.
25 points.
25 points for Sturts to this point. Joel Stepp, Palmer Holes check in exchange for Stubbs and Gormont.
And Sturts is 5 points away from his career high. I think it's 30 points. Now 4 points.
Sturts up to 26. 3:56 left to go in this game. And imagine if he scored a little bit in that first quarter, he would have definitely broken it by now. Regardless,
yeah, imagine.
Wilson, aggressive play, comes out of the woodwork once again.
I think Wilson's just forcing a little too much here this quarter.
Here's Spencer Blaine outside.
Corner 3.
This is Kai Bennett. 3! Kai Bennett! From outside. That's the second three-pointer hit tonight.
11 points. He is loving that corner.
And Spencer Blaine pokes the ball out.
The Blaine train.
The Blaine train's having a good game.
Choo-choo.
Over.
1-3.
Over his step. 3! Blue Jays are hot! 77 to 46.
Goodbye. to the
31-point lead. Here's Henry Wilson. Over to Stroop. Too hard. Here's Sturts now. Passes it over for Palmer Holst. Wilson's creeping up on him. Spencer Blaine now with the basketball. Timeout called by Liberty and Roger Sturts.
That last-minute stretch was a fun one, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, they got red hot from the offensive end.
We saw a three-pointer from Kai Bennett in the corner, and then we saw a steal from Spencer Blaine, and then we also saw him, I think, did he have a three-pointer in the? No, it was Joel Stepp, three-pointer in the corner as well.
It was Kai Bennett, Joel Stepp. As we can see, the crowd is hyped up. They're loving this high-energy basketball team as the Blue Jays, after this win tonight, will move to 15-0 on the season, continue their win streak.
I would be hyped up too.
Ever since that state championship loss last season, they have not lost a basketball game.
They have not, and I was there. That was the semifinal. Was one of the best games of high school basketball I think I've ever seen in my life, if not the best. And then that state championship game, they brought it. It was the team they played. They were just insane at basketball. They had a lot of D1 commits on that team as well, and that team had a lot of good seniors as well. But they had the Jays did last year. They had Javian Byers, Javen Straw, Kellen Goodwin, Ruben Mendoza, a lot of strong players. And a lot of people probably were thinking that the Jays were not going to be as good as they were last year, but that has been proven wrong with a 15-0 record. Top 3 in the state.
Number 1 in the state.
Number 1 in the state, my bad.
Not coaches poll rank him number 1 in the state. Rank Staley number 3 right behind Lee Summit. 3 ball from Holst, not there. Rebound goes to Cam Lawson if he can get the basketball, but he doesn't. Instead, it will be out of bounds. He had touched that basketball maybe 3 or 4 times before it went out of bounds.
And now we see Rick Abbas about to come into the game, and everyone is cheering and on their feet. Ooh.
An aggressive move there. Henry Wilson's going to clean it all up with a nice 2-point swish there. 1:55 left in this matchup. Jays up 29. Cam Lawson now with the basketball. He's going to try to work inside, passes it over, but gets tipped and will cause a turnover on that one. Henry Wilson blocked, but draws the foul.
Blaine said, "Not in my house. Not tonight." The Blaine train.
That's twice he's almost had a really clean block. That looked like he elevated, tried to hit that off the backboard. Instead, he was...
clipped some of the hand right there.
Yeah. Henry Wilson will get a free throw. And Wilson... We've talked about Wilson all night, however, he only has 3 points.
I still think he's had a pretty good game.
Make that
It
4.
might not be in the offensive point column, but he's had a good game.
Sturts passes to Iganovich, or Stepp passes to Iganovich, rather. Benagi bounces off the foot. That's going to be a kicked ball violation.
And now we see Rick Abbas in the game.
Fans go crazy if Rick scores.
Yes. Everyone loves it.
Benagi playing against Stroop, who's playing really tough defense right now. Joel Stepp up to Cam Lawson, who gets it in.
Lawson's first points in the night.
Goes the other end of floor. And he's going to poke that ball out. It will be Liberty basketball. Credit Cam Lawson with the steal.
He's had a good short time in the game so far, only about a minute and a half, but he's done a good job so far. A couple of rebounds, forcing turnovers, and that good basket we saw last drive.
And Stepp chasing over the floor. He's going to have an easy layup. Joel Stepp quick.
Down. 7 points for Joel Stepp.
The nice little finger roll there from Joel Stepp. And overshot that was Bonaparte.
And Lawson with another rebound right there.
Here's Joel Stepp. Over to Cam Lawson. To Benagi.
Ricka Boss.
To Ricka Boss. And just short of a three-pointer. That crowd was about to erupt if he would have sunk that in. Charge!
Nope, that was blocking foul.
Oh.
On the floor.
That's going to be a
Boss's
foul.
Shot was just so close to going in. And like you said, everyone was just about to erupt with joy. Yeah, fan favorite, Ricka Boss.
Off the rim, it's number 15, Keshawn Oliver. He has 8. Tied with a team high with Langston Stroop, who also has 8.
Oliver is like half of his points from the free throw line.
And that's going to be ball game. Creeped up on us very quickly. 81-50 is your final score.
What a game. First quarter was a close one, thinking that was going to be the whole game, but it was not, as you can see the score. But what did you take away from this game, Brock?
The Jays can shoot very well from the three-point line. They always try to make an attempt to shoot the majority of their shots inside the paint and close to the basket. They like to penetrate inside. But it's really what they can do from the three-point line and three-point marker that really makes a difference. And that was a lot of what this offense did tonight.
Definitely. And then we saw an electric last 3 quarters from Bennett Sturts, a whole entire game from Spencer Blaine, some great hustle from Kai Bennett, and all those factors came together for a great big win and will advance the Jays to the championship tomorrow night at 8:30 against the Staley Falcons. A great game that is about to go down, probably for the books.
And that will be me and Charlie Marshall here for you guys. The Staley Liberty Championship game. As we see, Kai Bennett got really hot from the three-point line later in that game. He didn't score anything before that point, but he was really solid on the defensive side of the ball. Bennett Sturts was absolutely insane tonight. Driving to the basket, shooting the basketball. Spencer Blaine got hot early.
A couple no-look passes from Blaine. You saw 2 of them.
As a passer.
Big 3 points.
Extremely effective as a passer. Overall, they had a really solid game, every one of them. Spencer Blaine had 20 points. Sturts had 26, so they combined for more than half of the Blue Jays' points tonight, 46 between the two. And as we're going to close this out really soon, again, final score, 81-50. This is a really nice game, nice performance on both sides, but Liberty really fighting through some of that pressure they've been receiving on defense.
For sure. And then we will see tomorrow night as well at 7 p.m. Before the 8:30 game, we will see William Chrisman versus Columbia Hickman. That'll be a good game as well. And on the other side of the bracket, we have Leavenworth versus Olathe Northwest. Oh, my bad. We'll not sure about that other side of the bracket. But, yeah, Liberty versus Staley tomorrow night. That is a big game. Everyone's looking forward to it. Make sure to check out Brock and Charlie on that one.
Well, closing things out tonight, again, final score, 81-50. I'm Brock Krusky alongside Connor McLean. We're going to wish you a good night. Thank you for watching on KLHS.